Good morning. It is Lynn Marie. Oh, need to. Good morning. It is Lynn Marie, and it is Chi Time Tuesday. We give free Qigong morning routines. Whoop, we're gonna get. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm a one-man show here, um, and I'm just giving morning routines in Qigong that help you to enliven your day, to make your day a little bit better and identify how stagnation may live in within your body. And this is a good way to move it every day. Give yourself a little, boost of getting rid of something before you have to accumulate it during the day. So this is my class that I have every single morning. It's called Jing, and our Jing class, and it's 15, 20 minutes every morning, maybe longer. The other day it was 40 minutes. So you really get a good value for the $15 a month that I charge for this daily class that I said is 15 to 40 minutes a day. And it really does help to improve our vitality. So what we learned last time was the how to get into Wu Qi. And Wu Qi is just this principle that we get into when we begin our practice, when we ground and center before we start working out, right? So it's this feeling where you're centered and grounded. So put your feet flat on the floor, knees slightly bent. They're about shoulder width apart, and hands just resting at your sides. But I want your armpits open. So this vitality moves through you, right? And you feel like there's a string of pearls connecting you from heaven to earth as you're standing tall, yet sinking to the ground, like your body is, we call this your qua, like you're sitting on this little bar stool, right? But you're not. So it's this vitality that we have that we can just drop into at any moment. This Wu Chi. It's very complicated. I'm just going to do a tiny little version here today where in all my warm-ups, I'm expecting you to have already done this in the morning. So we're just going to jump right into warm-up. And hopefully in your morning routine every day when you wake up, you do something similar to this, where you ground and center for your day. Maybe before you go in the bathroom and, or after, or get ready, or before you leave for the day, you put your mask on, walk out the door, right? Take a nice deep breath in and just feel where you are. Feel your breath. Nice, calm, deep, even breathing in your nose. So when you breathe in your nose, you can feel your breath just drop. Try it a few times. Keep just breathing in and out your nose. Feel where your breath is. So now let's expand that breath a little bit more. And now let's breathe out our mouth just a tiny bit as we exhale. This pursed lips, kind of tongue on the roof of the mouth as you breathe out. Just gently through your mouth. As you're beginning the exhale, your body's slowly understanding we want to purge that. And then we're going to get into the full blown exhales here in a moment, right? All right, so keep that going. So that is Wu Chi. Grab your water. I always like to put buoy in my water. Um, and if you like, during your exercise, you can stop at any time, take a little water break like I am just doing right now. If you need rehydration or you just feel like you need to stop, you don't have to just keep continuing like I am. Reverse, pause, and rewind and play again. Yeah, it's a great thing. So take a sip of water. I always, like I said, I like to put a little squeeze, a buoy in my water. This is hydration drops that is amazing. I'm not trying to plug anything. I do have them on my shop, but since I've been taking them, they are exponentially helping me. I have colitis and I have a hard time with mineral absorption. So I like my water, I go get artesian well water or it's full of minerals. Then I'm adding more of these lovely ocean minerals. So go look up Buoy, cool company, the way they do all this and no flavor. Okay, we're going to get right into our flow right now. And let's get our arms around. Let's take that breath into movement. So, in that Wu Chi, let's float our arms up. Feel those ribs moving, the intercostals, and then float them down. Oh, that feels good. Now let your belly expand in your ribs, chest. Let it expand. Let it expand. Now, see if you can exhale on this exhale all the way out. And when you think you've reached the bottom, just exhale a little bit more. And the same thing goes for here. When you felt you reached the top, inhale a little bit more. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Exhale, exhale. Breathe in, nice deep breath in. Breathe in, keep breathing in. Take a few more sips, and then exhale. Breathe in. All right, let's leave one hand up, one hand down, and stretch your rib cage here. One hand up, one hand down. Palms are pushed away from each other, right? And then we're going to come back down through the center. Right here, bend down. You're coming through your heart meridian here. Emotions release this way. Nice knees bent. Come back to center. Bend knees here again. Now inhale here. Expand that energy. Push. You don't need, still knees bent, but not tight, right? You're not standing tight, tight with knees. Inhale. And then exhale. Feel that stretch. Ah, one of the best things we can do for our longevity is to open up the mechanics of our breath so we can breathe deeper. The first part gets into the front, and this gets into the sides, and then we're going to get to the back of our lungs. And so the connection we have between the lungs and the spine gets healthy. Nice deep breath. Now take this right arm behind us and we're going to push this hand, our left hand behind us and twist. We're going to inhale, come to the center, leave your hands up, and then exhale, twist, push this hand behind you. Fingers always outstretched because that moves that meridian. Exhale, twist. Keep your feet planted on the ground, knees straight ahead. Nice deep breath as you twist and exhale and push. And then breathe in, stretch and turn. But don't bring shoulders up here. Try to get shoulders down here. They want to come up. I'll tell you that. Try to keep them just at a nice shoulder width. Exhale, press, turn. Inhale, come back to center and press and turn. This hand's coming down behind you. In the back, nice soft shoulders again. Push and turn, look over that shoulder. Nice stretch to our body. We're wringing out tension and tightness. This is one of the silk reeling exercises. Wring it out. So when you inhale, it's like pouring fresh water in. Then exhale, you're clearing out all that stagnation. And then pour it in and then wring it out. That's the idea of Qigong, is to remove stagnation. Back to the center and relax. So let's do the same thing with a little wider stance. Get into our structure, warm up our legs. All right. So we're going to have left hand across the face, right hand behind, and twist. And then bend your knees a little bit more here. Come down to the center, exhale, twist. And then bend, inhale, and then spiral twist, exhale here. Getting a little bit more energy down into our lower body with this twist. Deep breath, come in. Exhale, spiral twist. Inhale, exhale. And your feet are about 45 degrees, not straight ahead. Nice, firmly planted on the ground. As you exhale and twist, feel the strength in your legs. You're improving this spine, leg flexibility. And now we're working our back of our lungs. We're really getting that back of the lung twisted and cleaned out. They get really full of stagnation because we don't breathe deep. Wring it out. Back to the center. How's that? All right, so stand up a little higher here. We're going to do wide leg knocking on the door of life. So just twist from the back and forth, working our energy here through the lower back as we're twisting and shifting the weight through our kidneys and lower back. Slight shift. Oh, that's funny. I'll have to edit that out maybe. No, I can't. I'm live on YouTube. All right, build that energy here. Just a slight shift here, 70-30, right? It's kind of what we're looking for. Now let's shift to our collarbone. I said that good this time. You know, there's something to this live thing. We're moving energy live right now. Should maybe try to go live on TikTok, huh? Rather than YouTube. We're strengthening our legs and this connection we have, right? In our back with our lungs. All right, up over the shoulder. One hand still on our lower back, the other one over our shoulder. And twist and shift. Breathe. Get all that stuff moved. Get all that stagnation out of there. It doesn't need to live in you. Oh, we have so much. People just storm around, they get angry. Or they then get sick. First it's anger and then sickness. So let's get all that out of there. None of it can arise in this body. All right, come back down now to your lower back and kidneys. Let it wash out through our kidneys and bladder. All right, slow it down. Let it just flop till they stop. All right, so we're going to continue opening up our joints. So what we're going to do, we're going to bounce a bit here. So get shoulder width apart, and we're just going to relax our shoulder blades, relax our wrists. Nice, deeper, slower bouncing into your legs. And exhale with this nice long sigh. Ha. Feel this nice deep breath come in. Ha. Let it all out. Ha. Till it all wants to come out. And then a nice deep breath in. That's the good part in some exercises, to go right beyond your breath. Stand tall here and then shake a little quicker, pump the wrists. Ha. And now, first we just did a vocalized heart sound, ha, and then we can do a non-vocalized heart sound. So listen to that. Ha. It's a breath. Ha. Slow it down. Ha. Now feel the energy moving through your body. You could feel tingling, buzzing. This is your life force. Feel it. We all forget this. So take this moment to feel this, that you are an energy body. There's much easier ways to figure out our body sensations, right? We have a lot of senses. The energy body is the essence of you. Our body's constantly changing, and our energy body is always changing with us, right? Stagnation or good vibration, right? Entirely up to you. So, all right. So let's have our fingers up. We're going to do enlightened tiger. So we're going to go like this, take our tiger claws, this strong exhale through our nose. We're going to do tiger breathing, come back to center, and then tiger claws, one hand behind, one hand in front. This one has to do with our relationship to the past and present. We got these tiger claws. When the hand is going in front of you, it's clearing worries, concerns, expectations we have that are going to our future. Now, the backhand is releasing the energy from old energy from the past that we have and we've collected. We have no control over it right now, except it bothers us. So that we can just truly be present here, not in the past, not in the future, right here, right now. Deep breath here now, coming up. And then exhale those tiger claws down. And then this nasal exhale. Soft shoulders as you come down. Nice cleansing and clearing of this weighted energy that we just tend to run through our system from the past and future. Our perception, it just gets to be heavy in our system. And so then we cleanse and clear so that we're totally fully lit. Our heart is fully lit, fully lit up. Our mind and our body has full, there's room between all of our tendons, sinews, and ligaments, right? Nice strong inhale, nice strong exhale with those tiger claws. And the fingers nice and curly here. We're powering from the inside. We're not letting those parts of ourselves that tend to be stressful, that want to take over. We just relax and be present, and they don't bother us. They may be there, or they may be being removed right now if you think of it and move it. All right, keep one hand forward, one hand in the back. Now, spread your fingers. We're going to look at the front hand, spread past your limitations, and now look at your back hand. Now come back to the center, look at your front hand, and now drop the hands down. Come up, same thing. Rest the hands, one hand in front, one hand behind. Now look at the front hand first. Turn and look at your back hand. Nice deep breath. Release those expectations. Come back to the center. and drop. Now very slowly, nice and smooth. Just no claws, no claws. The hands are just gliding through the air very softly. Now you're into enlightened tiger, firmly rooted in this present moment. You're moving this with flow, relaxation. We're enlightened tigers. So we're giving the future lightness, inspiration, and positivity. The fingers are just gliding through the air. Inhale here. Hands wide open. Exhale. Nice deep breath. Soft and gentle flows. Feel that air through your fingers. Inhale up. Exhale down. Glide those fingers. Nice and soft and gentle. Nice deep breath. Nice. You're just feeling this awareness in the air, this mindfulness through your movement. Can you be a little softer here in your shoulders as they come down, a little slower in your breath? Now, here's where you don't need to do 100% breath. Just this soft breath. In the moment. Inhale, come up. Soft, caressing the air in front of you, behind you. One more time. Now move your hands down. Now let's hold the lower embracing the tree. Let our energy settle in our body. Take a nice deep breath in, slow deep breath into our belly. All right, take your hands over your lower abdomen. Web your fingers together, thumb, forefinger, feet together. Let's do a little bamboo in the wind. So this is relaxing our body after all that work. Let's find out where our breath resides now. Take that nice deep breath in your nose. Feel it really drop down into your belly. Relax your feet. Close your eyes now. Relax the muscles of your feet. And then once you close your eyes, your body just gently rocks and sways as you move up your body. This is really a good diagnostic tool to feel into your body. You've enlightened it, given it energy, but you're also relaxing your lower spine right now. It's a way to just drop into that lower spine and just let it relax. Relax into your breath. And your body may rock and sway with your eyes closed. It may feel like big rocking, and it's really not. Yes, it may feel like you're just like wobbling around like this, right? But you're really not. When I was doing that right now, I felt like this, but I bet if I rewind the video, I was barely just like maybe moving like this. So that's how it feels in our body as it's this exponential release of all this energy that we tend to keep. Other people's energy, energy from the environment, our animals, even, right? And this just helps us to be released. So thanks for joining me today. I will be back next Tuesday for a free Tuesday Chi Flow. This is what we do every morning, come every Monday through Friday, anyway. If you're one of my Chi students, though, then we have another 60-minute class on Thursdays. And then if you're a Shen student, you get all this plus Thursday plus Sunday at 1 o'clock for almost a 2-hour class. So lots of learning about Qigong if you want to dive deep and heal. I'll tell you, it makes it so much better for us to heal our body. Oh, I didn't finish. We need to finish. So what happens in the beginning, I didn't add this, your water is an intention holder. It listens to the environment. It's here, right? We're 70% water. So it just wants to mingle with us. Once it's mingled, just like the breath, we bring our breath in, it does these miraculous things in our body. It becomes us, right? So does water. So in the beginning, give your water some intention for the day. It'll help you to materialize those intentions, right? So I will be back, right? I don't know where I'm live on. Stop live stream there. That makes it easy. Bye for now. Lynn.